In this video, we will look at 3 neighborhoods here in Hayward that you should consider if you're thinking of moving to the East Bay. Hey guys, my name is Mac Rogers. I'm a local real estate broker here in the East Bay. Welcome to the channel. This channel is all about living in the East Bay. What is it like to live here? How much does it cost to live here? What do you do here? And in this particular video, where do you want to live here? We also do real estate market updates. You know, we get a lot of calls from people moving here and also from people moving out of here. If that is you, give us a call and we would love to help you out. Also, if you like the content, please give us a like and subscribe. We're constantly adding more videos every week. If you are from the Bay Area, Hayward doesn't often come up in conversation of places that you want to move into. When I first started in real estate, most of my clients that worked in the Silicon Valley would never even consider Hayward, mainly because of the schools. But that gradually changed over the years as Fremont, Union City, and other places got too expensive and too competitive. Add to that when people from San Francisco and the peninsula started moving to the East Bay, there was this squeezing effect from both these metro areas. Another thing, I did a video, I'll put a link somewhere here or in the description. I did a video and I titled it, "Is Hayward Safe?" It got a lot of responses when I posted it on Facebook, and all the responses were negative. From it's a shithole to it's a sanctuary city, that's why it went to hell. The one that's my favorite is I would never go back again. I'm glad I left 20 years ago. Boy, talk about not being able to move on emotionally, right? Anyway, for me, I think Hayward is a great place or a great city to live in. When I first moved to California from the Philippines, I landed in Hayward and I thought it was the most amazing thing. That's why I'm making this video. It's sort of a Hayward redemption video, if you will. I'm going to show you 3 neighborhoods that I personally like. Now, there are a lot more other neighborhoods out there in Hayward besides these 3, and we can check them out in another video. So let's start. The first one is Eden Shores. Eden Shores is located off of Industrial Boulevard. You can access or get to it either from 92 or 880 freeway. My wife will tell you that it's amazing what I remember and what I don't remember. Here's one that I distinctly remember. Years ago when I was still in college, I remember my dad making a comment, "Why would anyone want to move to Eden Shores? It's in the middle of nowhere. It's built on landfill." I don't know if that's how he really sounds, okay? Fast forward when I started my career, and the first time I stepped foot on Eden Shores, I was like, wow, this is an amazing place. Yeah, it's far from BART or public transportation, but it's no longer in the middle of nowhere. True, when it first started, there was nothing around there except industrial and commercial warehouses and offices. But now, you have Costco right in front of the development, and also a new 50,000 square feet retail establishment. I wouldn't necessarily say it's within walking distance from the main Eden Shores community, you know, like the Bay, the Cave, the Breakers, but it's just outside your community. Plus, you also have Union Landing, which is like 10 minutes away. Eden Shores is highly sought after because you get big homes with big lots, which are no longer available now from new builders. I just sold a house in Newark for almost 1.6 million, and the lot size was less than 4,500 square feet. Also, Eden Shores has lots of open spaces. They have a park, pool, a clubhouse, tennis courts and basketball court, and outside the community they have soccer fields, or as the rest of the world calls it, football field. Its proximity to the San Mateo Bridge is also a plus. You get to skip all the traffic during rush hour if you're headed to the peninsula, because you can take the last exit before heading to the San Mateo Bridge. Same thing when you're headed back to home. As soon as you cross the bridge, you can take the first exit and boom, you avoid all that traffic merging to Highway 880. So those are some of the reasons why Eden Shores is a popular neighborhood here in Hayward. In terms of what I don't like, or I guess you can say cons, I don't really have a lot. I only have one, and that is my biggest pet peeve. It's cars. There are so many cars parked on the street. Come on, people, use your freaking garage. They're there to park cars, not as a storage space. One thing to note before we move on is that there are other communities outside of the Bay, the Cape, and Breakers that are also in Eden Shores, or also referred to as Eden Shores, but they are smaller. They are townhome community like the Crossings, the single family homes at the Bridgeport, and the latest one called Spindrift. Those are all in Eden Shores, but you don't get the big nice lots and big homes, and also you don't have access to the clubhouse or the pool. Now, moving on, let's head up the hill to Bailey Ranch. There's really not a lot to say about Bailey Ranch. I included it here because, again, they have nice huge houses with big lots and views of the bay. Actually, spectacular views of the bay. The smallest homes in the neighborhood are around 4 bedrooms, that's about 2,600 square feet, and around 8,000 square feet lot. The bigger homes can be as large as 6 to 7 bedrooms and around 3,700 square feet with just a little under 10,000 square feet lot. Home prices starts around 1.3 million and goes up to 1.5 million. There's not a lot of turnover or people selling in Bailey Ranch, so expect lots of competition. Although it has an HOA, there are no amenities to speak of. No pool, no clubhouse, no courts. You do get a nice walking or greenbelt area where you can jog, hike while enjoying the spectacular views. There are also parks nearby that you can go to. To me, this is not really a negative or a con, if you will. Our community has a pool and a basketball court, and we never use it. I think if you're looking for a big house with big lot, it negates all these missing amenities. The biggest con for me is the fact that it's far from shopping areas. You know, like your Safeway or your Albertsons, your grocery stores. The closest one is about 3.5 miles. It doesn't seem that far away mileage-wise, but the actual location of Bailey Ranch being up this steep hill really makes it seem like it's further than that. I guess you just need to make sure that you get everything on your grocery list so that you won't be making a trip back. But hey, that's the trade-off if you want peaceful, beautiful, clean, and quiet community. That's Bailey Ranch in a nutshell. Now for the pièce de résistance, Stonebrae. Let's get rid of the cons right away. This place is further up the hill from Bailey Ranch, which means that it's farther out there, or is it further, from the shopping area or amenities. It's also cold up there, especially when it's windy in the winter. If you're a golfer, that course is tough from the tips. Well, it could be a pro if you're, for some people, right? But boy, talk about luxury and exclusivity. Gated community with 24-hour security guard. Custom homes and semi-custom homes. A world-class country club. TPC at Stonebrae is a regular tour stop at the PGA Professionals Developmental Tour. You got a pool, a fitness center, restaurant, tennis, bocce court, and wide open spaces. This is luxury at its best. I have clients that live in the peninsula and bought homes at Stonebrae just so they don't have to go back after their round of golf. By the way, FYI, membership are extra, okay? And there are several levels of membership, so if you're not a golfer, you don't have to go for the full membership. So there's also, as of this video, which is January 2021, there's still new homes being built by Richmond American Homes. So if you don't like competing with other buyers and you want something new, you can certainly still get it at Stonebrae. You can get a 3-bedroom, 2,800 square feet home for just under $1.3 million. A bargain, right? I'm kidding. Resale homes can go as high as $2 million, but you can always find homes around the $1.5 million range. One last thing that I want to point out that all these communities have in common besides being expensive and competitive, and that is schools are the weak spot. If you go to greatschools.org, you will see the individual school ratings. So those are the 3 neighborhoods, dare I say, luxury neighborhoods in Hayward that you should be, or it should be on your short list if you were looking into Hayward. There are other nice neighborhoods out there, and in the coming weeks, we should have a video or 2 out. Hey, thanks for watching, guys. If you have any questions about the community or properties here in the East Bay, let us know and we would be happy to assist you. Have a great day.